Welcome everybody to Breathe Bruce. Before we begin, I want to name the foundation underneath this space. All her work is rooted in matriarchy. Not as domination, not as hierarchy reversed, but as a return to care, body wisdom, our cycles, reciprocity, and community. Here, matriarchy means we do not come to conquer the body. We come to hear it. We honor breath, body, ancestry, our wombs, and witness as living parts of the same ecosystem. Tonight, we enter that ecosystem through our breath to practice relationship with our bodies together. So we're going to keep tonight really simple. We're here to breathe, to learn a little bit about the body, to slow down together, and to practice being with ourselves without needing to perform anything. This session is guided by recorded audio, as you can see, so that we can all participate together. This recording will hold the structure, but the room will hold the experience. And each person here is invited to stay in relationship with their own body. Before we begin, a few gentle agreements. You are always allowed to pause. You are always allowed to return to your natural breath. You can open your eyes, you can close them, you can sit up, you can lay down, you can step out, you can help yourself to water or tea. You can choose not to do any part of the practice and just observe. There's no right way to breathe tonight. There's only your way. This session is educational and experiential. Not meant to be medical treatment, not meant to be therapy. It's not a replacement for medication, mental health care, or professional support. The breath can be a very powerful tool for awareness and regulation, but it's not something that we force. So tonight, we stay gentle. If at any point you feel dizzy, uncomfortable, panicky, numb, strained, or overwhelmed in any capacity, simply return to your normal breath pace. You can place your feet on the floor, look around the room, notice the walls, notice the floor, notice the people around you, and remind yourself that you are right here and you are safe enough in this moment that you can choose what happens next. So we're going to begin slowly by arriving. Find a position that feels supportive. You might choose a chair, the couch, the floor. You might lay down. I just want you to let your body be held by whatever is underneath you. Don't focus on fixing your posture. Maybe just notice it. Notice where your body meets the ground. Notice the points of contact. Feet, legs, hips, back, hands. And we want to let our eyes close now or soften our gaze. And just take a normal breath in and a normal breath out. And we're going to do that again. A normal breath in and a normal breath out. And one more. Breathing in, breathing out. There's nothing to chase tonight, nothing to prove, nothing to become. We're just beginning by noticing that the breath is already here. And now we're going to bring our attention to the room around us. Even with your eyes closed or soft, sense the space, the ceiling above you, the floor beneath you, the air around your skin. Maybe you're noticing sounds inside the room, sounds outside the room, close by, far away. We don't want the room or need the room to be perfectly quiet. The nervous system does not need perfect conditions to practice presence. It only needs safety, enough support, enough choice. Now we're going to bring one hand to our chest, if that feels comfortable, and one hand to our belly, if that's comfortable. You can choose to let your hands rest anywhere that feels easy. And we're going to bring notice to the movement of our breath. We're not changing it yet, just observing. Where do we feel the breath more clearly? Our chest, ribs, belly, throat, nose, back. Maybe you hardly feel it at all, and that's okay too. From a biology perspective, breathing is quite unusual. It's automatic. And it's also something that we can influence. Most of the time, your body breathes without you thinking about it. But when you gently change the rhythm of your breath, you can send information back to the nervous system. Like a conversation. Our breath is one of the bridges between the conscious and the unconscious body, between choice and reflex, between the mind and the body. Now, without forcing anything, see if you can let the next exhale be just a little bit longer. So we're going to inhale naturally, and we're going to exhale slowly. Again, we're going to inhale naturally and exhale like you're fogging a mirror very gently, but with the mouth closed or open, your choice. again. We're going to inhale and soften the exhale one more time. Longer exhales are often associated with the parasympathetic branch of the autonomic nervous system, and that's the branch involved in rest, digestion, repair, and settling. And think less of needing to make the body calm, and think more we're simply offering a calming rhythm. Now we're going to take 3 slow breaths here. Not huge breaths, just slow breaths. Now we're going to release any effort and let the breath return to normal. Notice, not judgy, just notice. The breath can act a little bit like a dial. Not an off switch, a dial. When we breathe quickly, high in the chest, or without effort, the body may receive that as information connected to activation. When we breathe slowly, rhythmically, and with a longer exhale, the body may receive that as information connected to settling. And this is one reason many breathwork traditions and modern nervous system practices pay very close attention to the length of the inhale and the length of the exhale. The inhale is often slightly more activating, while the exhale is often slightly more downshifting. In our BBPM framework at All Her Work, breath-based pharmacological mimicry, we organize our breath patterns by the kinds of regulatory states they may support. But we're going to keep the language really simple tonight. I'm not saying breath work is medication or that it replaces care. We are saying that research supports the broader idea that slow breathing, prolonged exhalation, and resonant rhythm, heart rate variability practices can influence our autonomic regulation. We're going to begin with an extended exhale breath, like we've discussed. This means the exhale is longer than the inhale, and we're going to use a very gentle pattern here. Inhale for 4 and exhale for 6. If that feels like too much, use 3 and 5, no problem. Or simply breathe naturally and listen. The purpose is not to take in as much air as possible. The purpose is rhythm, ease, and a slow return. Let's begin. Our inhale, 2, 3, 4, and our exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to continue with that rhythm. I'll count a few more rounds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now continue without my count for a few breaths. Longer exhale, soft body, nothing forced. As you breathe, notice the end of the exhale. There may be a small moment of stillness there. Try not to hold it too tightly. Just notice. The exhale is connected to the vagus nerve through respiratory heart rhythms. When we exhale, your heart rate naturally tends to slow slightly. And when we inhale, our heart rate naturally tends to rise slightly. This natural variation is part of what researchers call heart rate variability, or HRV. And HRV is often studied as a marker of adaptability in the nervous system. Tonight is not about forcing a result. Tonight is about practicing a rhythm that the body may recognize as safe enough to soften toward. Let's do 5 more counted rounds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is our last one. We're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to let go of the counting, and we're just going to let our breath be completely normal. And we're going to bring notice to what might feel different. Maybe something, maybe nothing. Both are completely welcome. We're going to bring notice to our faces, our hands, our chest, our bellies, our legs. And if our body is settled, we're going to notice that. If you're feeling like your body might have resisted, we're going to notice that too. And if your body wandered, if your mind wandered, we're going to notice that too. This practice is very much about noticing. Now we're going to move into an even rhythm breath. And this means the inhale and the exhale are the same length. We're going to use inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. This is sometimes called resonant style breathing when practiced around 5 to 6 breaths per minute. In research and HRV biofeedback, this kind of slow, steady breathing is often explored for emotional regulation and autonomic balance. The BBPM overview connects these even rhythm patterns with mood steadiness, while also noting that the evidence supports regulation, not pharmaceutical equivalents. We're going to think of this breath as a metronome, a steady rhythm, a tide, in and out, in and out. Let's begin gently. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'd like you to continue with an even exhale and an even inhale. We're going to focus on nothing forced. If 5 feels too long, same as before, feel free to shorten it. Maybe 4 in, 4 out. If 5 feels too short, let's try to keep it there. Stay with ease. Biologically, rhythm really, really matters. Our bodies really like cues that it can predict, and a steady breath can become a very important repeated message that we're present, that there is time, there is enough air, we do not have to rush. Continue with the rhythm. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Now we're going to imagine the breath moving not only in the front of the body, but around the ribs, the side body, the back body, a widening, a softening. Let's take 6 more counted rounds together. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And our last one, we're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to release the count. We're going to let our breath return to its own rhythm. And now we're going to bring notice. What did your body prefer? The longer exhale, the even rhythm, neither, both? Your body is allowed to have an opinion, and your breath practice can be relational, not prescriptive. For the next few minutes, you will choose your own breath, and I'll offer 3 options, and you'll choose one. Or choose natural breathing, whatever feels the most comfortable. Option 1, 4 count inhale, 6 count exhale. This is our extended exhale breath we practiced before. Option 2, 5 count inhale, 5 count exhale. This is our even rhythm breath. And our option 3 is natural breath, no counting, just awareness. And maybe let your body choose. And we're going to begin. And we're going to stay with our chosen breath. If your body changes its mind, let it. This is how we begin to build a personal breath menu. Not every breath pattern is for every moment. Sometimes the body needs downshifting. Sometimes it needs steadiness. Sometimes it needs no technique at all. Breathwork is not about controlling the body. It is about listening to the body with a little more skill. Let's continue for a few more breaths. Now we're going to gently release the practice. Let go of counting, let go of technique, and we're just going to let the breath breathe itself. We're going to feel the ground, feel the room, feel your body. And let's begin to bring notice to contact again, to our feet, our legs, our hips, our back, our hands, notice the sounds around you. Notice the temperature of the room. If your eyes are closed, let a little light in. Not all at once, just a little. You might wiggle your fingers or your toes. Begin rolling your shoulders. Turn your head gently side to side. Place one hand somewhere supportive. Heart, belly, thigh, floor. And ask quietly what breath felt most supportive tonight. What did I notice? What do I want to carry with me? You may want to remember one simple practice. For calm, breathe in for 4, out for 6. For steadiness, breathe in for 5, out for 5. For overwhelm, return to natural breathing. Feel your feet and look around the room. Simple is enough. And as we close, we're going to take one natural breath in together. And again, breathe in, breathe out. One more, breathe in, breathe out. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for going slowly. And thank you for listening to your body. Please take your time transitioning. Drink water, move gently, and notice how you feel before driving or leaving. If something tender came up, be kind with yourself tonight. You do not have to process everything immediately. This was Breathe Bruce, a community breathwork and biology practice, a place to breathe together, a place to learn the body's language, and a place to remember that regulation does not have to happen alone. Thank you for being here.